Friday night, fight night, let's fight. Let's fight, folks. Let's fight, let's fight, let's fight. It's Friday night. Let's fight. Great to see each and every one of you. We're fired up, ready to go, and we trust that you guys are as well. Fired up and ready to go. Friday night, good people. It's fight night. We trust you folks are well. Let's fight. Come up, Jagdeo on board, Ness. Good to have each and every one of you here. Welcome in the ring, good folks. You know what you got to do, folks. Wherever you're joining us from, you got to share that live. You got to smash that emoji button. We're ready to go, folks. Partner with us as well. It's Friday, but we equally fired up as though it was Monday, folks. And we're driving this vehicle in fifth gear. Welcome, welcome in the ring to each and every one of you. We really trust that you guys have had a productive week. You've had an awesome day, good folks, wherever you're joining us from. We're so privileged to have each and every one of you here. Don't wait, folks. Share that live. Smash that emoji button, guys. And we're really ready to have a go at it. Good to have each and every one of you here with us. Good to see you. Pace and power. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Good to have you. Good to have you. Each and every one of you. All the usual suspects are here with us this evening. Good to have you. Quite a program. Lots of news. Lots of information. Infotainment to your throat. Good to have you, folks. We're fired up. Ready to go. Fired up, guys. Ready to go. Good to have you guys here with us. Pace and power. Boots on the ground. Yep. We can drop it. Crop. Jagdeo and Birdness. We got them on the fight card, folks. We're covering it all here. Good to have you, good peoples. Good to have you. Smash that live, folks. Smash that emoji button. Share that live. We're ready to go. We're fired up, guys. And we're ready to go. If you guys are ready to go, we're fired up as well. And we're ready to go. The fight card is ready. Just y'all missing. It's just y'all good peoples. Share that live. Smosh. The emoji button. We're ready to go, guys. Where you all be? Where you all at? Where you all there? Come forth. Rhonda Spencer Tom. Volme Wilson. Joylyn Cook. Patricia Grives-Zandy. Good man. I see you there, Patricia. You can't hide. I see you. Deborah Sharona Lynch. How you doing? Junior Gibbs. And all of the other folks who are joining us. Welcome. Welcome in the ring. Claude Bobby Lewis and Mavis Davis Wells. Rami Leander, Gwyneth Jones, Paulina Welch. Good to have you here. Good to have each and every one of you. Jacobs, Suzanne Jacobs, Pinky Vaughn is here too. Randolph Benjamin, Ian London. Wherever you folks are joining us from around the world, welcome in the ring, Simone Kennedy and Jackie Beard, Andrew Griffin. Welcome, one and all. We're fired up, good folks. And we are ready to go. We feel as though it's Monday, folks. That's how we feel. We feel as though it's Monday, and we are happy. So happy you folks are here. Are you guys energized tonight? Are you guys fired up? Diane, Claude, Bobby Lewis, Andrea, Orrin Don, Cook, Fred, Mason, Emily Duran, Loretta, good to have you. Debbie Hohencourt, Jackie Beard, good to have you, good people. Karen Clark, we spot you to Karen and Carol Hudson. You know, how you like how the accent is just kicking. Butt ups. Good to have you folks. Kwana Mingo, Dennis London, Welshman, Paulette Niles, Wanda Fraser. Good to have you here as well. Good to see each and every one of you. Good folks. Friday, folks. It's Friday, the 21st day of October. By the time we see each other again, it's going to be so much closer to the end of the month. Good folks. Monday's a holiday at our end. It's Diwali. Happy Diwali. Each and every one of you. We're going to take the day off, get some rest, spend some time with family, folks. Come back fired up on Tuesday and ready to go. Juliet Mickle, Mavis Davis, well, Sharon Castillo, Edwards. We're going to take Monday off. There's going to be no program on Monday, but we're going to come back Tuesday fired up to fight the Jagabats, Tadpoles, and Cricketers. Good to have you folks. Andrea Jarvis, Juliet Mickle, good to have you. Nolda Grant, folks, we're ready to work. You know, we've come to work on your behalf. We good to go. Carol Hudson, Sheena Hazel, Orrin Don Cook, Junior Gibbs, Andrew Cuthbert. Fired up, good folks. How y'all doing out there? We're so good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. It's Friday, folks. TGIF. Friday. Do the earphone. Do the earphone. Friday, good folks. Glensis Mingo Byrne. Good to have you, Nalda and Juliet Mickle. So happy to have you, Bridget Campbell, and all you folks who joining us. Share the live. Smash that emoji button. Ready to go. Ready to go. Is it Rihanna? Good to have you, Rihanna. Iron Mike, Paulette Graves. Good to have you, good folks. Trust that you guys are well and all is good with you. Get Ali Cock, we see you there. Marina Cummins and all you other beautiful, fantastic folks. Share that live. We know it's Friday, but we are here. We outside, good folks. Lots to share with you. And we are ready to go. Diane Fordyce, good to see Polly and Short. Good to see you as well. Good to see Doreen and Jaja and Lorraine Samuels, Gail Mingo. Good to see Melinda McKenzie, Carl Stein, J-Man. Good to have you as well. And all the other folks who are joining us. Sheena, Joylyn, Suzanne, Derek. Good to have you. Good to have you. I see Facebook user. Facebook user. What kind of parents you all got to go name your Facebook user? Telma. Good to see you. Ariel Abrams. Guys, how you all doing? I could reach in there and snatch some of you with a hug. Erica and Joylyn. Grancis Mingoborn. Myrna Monroe. Great to see you, Myrna. And all the other beautiful folks joining us. Thank the Father for a great week. Good to have you. And we know that you guys are winding down from no less a hectic week than we've had. Sending the kids up, getting your spouse out of the house, getting your chores done, doing the hard work yourself, folks. And we're happy we've made it. We got so much to be thankful for. So much to be thankful for, folks. We have made it to the weekend, and we can make it to the next one. And here's something. We can still out here fighting. Sometimes on a different side. Yep. I'm excited by that. Mona Moses, Bridget Campbell. I see, is it Ganica, Pamela Sanchari, Andy Williams. Good to have each and every one of you out here, folks. We're fired up if you guys are, and we are ready to go. Marna, Abigail, share the live. Joylyn, Coretta Reynolds, Juliet Penelope, share the live. Richard, good to have you. Sharon Castillo Edwards, good to have you as well. Sharvin Morris, GT Rude Girl, good to have you here too. Angeli Abrams, and all you other beautiful folks. Joshua Cummins, Rock and Come Julia, Maria Niles, good to have you. Carletta and Andrew Cuthbert, good to have you, Andrew. Where's Andrew Griffith? Good to have you too. Johnny Ringo, Andy Williams, Michaela Andrews Coates, good to have you here too. Eunice Cato, Eunice, we're happy. Welcome, folks. Share the job, like smash the emoji button and let me go down the road. You all know we can't do this without you. We're racing on to month end. We got some expenses to offset. So this last month, folks. Next month, folks, is a big month for us. We're celebrating 2 years next month on air. Woo! 2 years, folks, on air next month. We're fired up and we're ready to go. 2 years next month. Partner with us, folks. Smash that emoji, but I'm certain you've seen we've been good stewards of the finances you send our way to keep the programs going. 2 years, we out here, folks, fighting forward, and we're thankful to you, folks. Next month, we think we can do a little something for that second anniversary, making it a 2. We think we can do a little something next month, folks, but share that live for us. Smash that emoji. Smash that emoji button. Partner with us too.
Want to keep getting the best in the ring?
That's right.
Yes, you can help us to keep going by partnering with us through your contributions. And it's easy. Send us a daily, weekly, or monthly donation, whichever is most convenient to you. Cash App at $InTheRing592, Zelle and PayPal InTheRing592@gmail.com, or WhatsApp us on 627-6963 for how to contribute via MoneyGram and Western Union and for MMG payments.
You see that beat at the back there? That's like a one wind up, you know. Good to have you folks here with us. Welcome in the ring to each and every one of you. Taste and power. Share that live, folks. Smash that emoji button. We're fired up. Lily Paul, Glensis Mingo, and Amabel Clement, Wanda Fraser, Ariel Abrams. We're so happy that you beautiful folks are here with us. We're fired up, guys, and we are ready to go. The fight card is here. We got to wet your palate, let you know a couple of things that transpired. What's coming up, folks, on the fight card? What's coming up? These are just a couple. We got a couple more. Xi Jinping, the man himself. We can talk about Uncle Xi. Thanks for the Chinese food and the small cokes. Xi Jinping. We can talk about Xi in just a minute. This young woman, a case has been reopened. This young woman was found dead a couple of years ago, and under such horrific circumstances, we're going to talk a little bit about her. Nigel Hughes and Ramsey Districts back in court today. The guys are back in court. We're going to talk a little bit about that. Oh, God, all you who like cricket, I'll try that one. I like my mental health and my blood pressure at a stable level, folks. A stable level. That's what I tell you. And then we could also be talking about the corrupt Jagdeo and Birdness. We've been talking about them too. We're fired up. We're ready to go. How about you, good folks? How about you? We trust that you guys are as well. John Raymond, Gil Alicock, Tony Hack. Good to see you. Juliet Mickle, Maria Niles. Good to have each and every one of you here, folks, with us tonight. It's such a privilege. We're easing into the weekend. We're cruising in, folks. Find something to do. Last weekend, was it last weekend or the weekend before that? You know, I found some things to unwind after a heavy week. I went to the theater and I watched Woman King. Fantastic movie, folks. Take your spouse, carry your husband to the theater, carry your wife to the theater. Woman King. It's out to the theaters locally here in Georgetown. Fantastic film. Go and watch it with somebody who you care about. Such powerful themes in that movie. You know, you got to spend some time for you. Yeah. I mean, in the movie, you think about politics every now and again, but you got to spend some time with you and the family. I'm going to find something to do. It's a long holiday weekend, Diwali and Monday. We're going to be covering some of that too and what's going down. But find some time for family in the midst of all of that. Find some time over the weekend. We're fired up, folks, and we're ready to go. And we trust that you guys are as well. We're bringing you in, folks, from around the world tonight. We're bringing you wonderful folks in from around the world. Here's some of what's going down. Xi Jinping, folks, there'll never be another quite like Xi. Never be another quite like him, folks. He's about to consolidate power. Same thing Jack you want to do here for third term. 5 more years for Xi Jinping. Yep, he's the core in China. That's what they call him, Xi Jinping, the core. And you know, analysts have been studying how Xi Jinping has been able, apart from other Chinese leaders, to consolidate power in such a massive way as he has done there in China. And a number of analysts have come up with quite a few conclusions, and we think you ought to know that analysts say that Xi Jinping has concentrated, there's been a concentration of power that has seen increasingly dogmatic policy implementation that risks unintended consequences. Yep, as competing views. Them boys are like competing views there. Sounds a lot like, hey, if you ask me, is Russia by China or is China? They don't like competing views and feedback discouraged and quashed in China. Yep, but folks are watching at how Xi Jinping has been able to consolidate power there in China. That's the only places I want to visit to, you know. Yep, great cultural history. I love it. Thanks for the Chinese food. We love it, folks. She got to do what she got to do. And the folks who oppose him have got to do what they got to do too. Just like us here on the ground. We got to do what we got to do to stand against these jagabats and trench crappos, tadpoles and cricketers. So she's about, during the course of this week, as this week unfolds, winds up rather to consolidate. Third term. Jack didn't say smart like she. He didn't say smart. We're watching she and we're watching he. Both of them, all two, we're watching. We fired up, guys, and we're ready to go. This is another thing we're following, folks. Internationally, you all know the war in Ukraine. Yep. The EU, the European Union, they're about to give them 18 billion euros. Yep. In a couple of months to help run the country. They're making sure Ukraine will fall apart. The EU in it for the long haul. And their allies, United States and Canada, they're in it for the long haul. 18 billion euros about to head to the Ukraine to shore up the economy, domestic spending, what's happening there. Yep. Don't think Ukraine falling so easy. Nope. Annalisa, think again. Bill Carson, Glycis Mingo. Monica Faria, think again. Lester Williams. Yep. Ain't going down, sir. Not a bit of it. We think you ought to know about that. What else happening, folks? Around the region, folks. Yep. Around the region, here's what we think you ought to know about. Around the region, good folks. And this is Jamaica. In Jamaica, 2-year-old has recently died at hospital from gastro. Scores of cases of gastro emerging in Jamaica. Folks, my Lord. Monkeypox, smallpox, COVID-19, all the variants, PPP, all of we got to cope with, now gastro. Now we got to deal with gastro. Father have his mercies. Father have his mercy. And they're telling us here that in Jamaica, 112 children have turned up. at Bustamante Hospital for children with intestinal infections, which is part of the symptom of gastro. Yep, 112. 112. And they're watching that there. They're watching that. Monitoring it very closely. 112 children. And we lost this 2-year-old quite recently. Our thoughts and prayers go out to his family. Thoughts and prayers go out to his family. They're telling us that gastroenteritis can be caused by both virus and bacteria. The viruses are quite contagious and cause damage to cells lining the intestines. But the health authority there insists that most of their cases are not so serious. And this young man, unfortunately, has lost his life in the process. Yep. Thoughts and prayers with the family. Thoughts and prayers with this family, folks. Can be easy for them. Thoughts and prayers go out to them. Moving on to fight card, good folks. We're in the 592. Y'all know how we do it? Y'all know how we do it in the 592, Colin Solomon? Some of y'all can't wait to get to it now. Some of y'all can't wait to head to London. Visa free. Head to the States. Run out to this place. 592, get a little thing-ish. Go see my fat, it's true. To see local. Cheryl Panchem. Panchem, how you doing? Cheryl. Good to see you, Cheryl. Good to see you. We're in the 592, good folks. And this is what we're following at this end. Sports. I can tell you. Oh, my God. Those of you who follow cricket, how are y'all able? How are y'all able to telling us the West Indies crashed out? One news report said crash out of the T20 World Cup qualifier. We even learning the main thing. Folks, I'm not a cricket aficionado, but they're telling me that the West Indies used to dominate here. What happened now? What happened now? You're only waiting for time, you know. PPP, take notice. Lizzie Simon and Singh, let her take notice. Sage, let her take notice. You're only waiting for time. Zephyr Carol Zephyr. Johnny Ringo, tell them boys. You're only waiting for time. Hope they understand how this thing is going. Hope they understand this thing is with ebbs and flows. You think it's forever? Oh, better ask the West Indies. Better ask the West Indies. We're coming back. You better ask. If you know, you better find out. You better ask somebody. Yep. So them boy crashed out. This has caused a lot of people some intestinal troubles. A lot of people got some intestinal troubles. Can't believe it. Shock and awe, folks. Shock. They were shocked. Shock and awe that the West Indies crashed out of the T20. A lot of folks had some money riding on their own teams and so on. Well, I try with that. I value my mental health and folks, my blood pressure. Yeah. I want to always stable and nice. They crash out. Thoughts and prayers, those of you who are still trying to come to grips with that, sign up for your little therapy and so on. Thoughts and prayers go to all of you. May you recover quickly, folks. Share the like, smash that emoji button, and folks, let's go down. Let's go down. We're fired up this evening, not because it's Friday. We are fired up at this end, folks. And we are ready to go. And we trust that you beautiful, wonderful folks are as well. Yep, crashed out. You know what's sad? You know what is sad? The way women keep being treated in this country. You know the whole interview with Borness and from Jagdeo. I didn't hear Angelia mention once. That's sad. Women, the way women treated in this country. Tremendously sad. I didn't hear O.C. Rogers mention and how to fly out, buy ticket, and fly out. I didn't hear them mention once. But how people continue to treat our young women in this country. Tremendously sad. All right? Tremendously sad. Let's start with this front. The NYPD is remembering their fallen comrade, Detective Randolph Holder. They are remembering him. As a matter of fact, a number of them were here for a memorial. A number of them were here for a memorial in the last couple of days. Right? And on their Facebook page, they promised not to forget their colleague on the NYPD Facebook page. And he is Guyanese by nationality, emigrated like so many folks, and was such a good part, contributed so beautifully to the NYPD. They're remembering 5 years ago, he was shot and killed in the line of duty. Right? Shot and killed in the line of duty, and they're remembering him during the course of this week. Yep. So people forget you, Don't get sick. People forget you quick. You understand me? Don't get poor. Don't lose your money. Don't lose your health. Forget you quick. Not the NYPD. They're remembering their fallen comrade, Guyanese Randolph Holder. They're remembering him. Thoughts and prayers with his family as well. Signs of the times, folks. I tell you all. Signs of the times. You know, the way women treat in this country is one of the pandemics. One of the pandemics we are confronted, the way our women folk, just said it, treated in this country. Yeah? Signs of the times. Signs of the times. They're telling us a businessman and a retired cop were recently charged with abduction. A businessman. Things tight. Charged with abduction, folks. A businessman and a former police. Kenneth Bahadur and Shamir Bacchus recently appeared in court for abduction. They abducted a fellow named Jadish Mangal. Abducted Jadish. They were at a popular sports bar, they tell us. Right? In Kitty. And they approached. Mangal said he was approached by Bahadur and two other males. They dashed in the car, which quickly sped off. He was taken to a house allegedly and robbed. Folks, this country getting, are we getting there? We already there. We are merging to the apartheid state, or are we there? We merging to the wild, wild west, or are we there already? You all help me out. You all ever see the movie Taken? This is Taken GY style. All you ever see the movie Taken? This is the Guyana version, the Georgetown version. Taken just like that. Folks, be vigilant. You out there, be alert, Andrew Griffith. And Elisa Lovely Queen, Wanda Fraser, Johnny Ringo. You all be careful. Be vigilant. But some of you that can't turn a car in here. Amabel Clement, be vigilant out there. True. Gentleman in the car, took him in the house and robbed him. Businessman, you know, an ex-policeman. Things tight, you know. People doing strange things. But if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. That's what I advise you. You can't do the time. Don't do the crime. Yep. Moving on, folks. Businessman. Businessman. Believe it or not. And a former policeman. Wow. This is a young woman we were telling you about. Renella Benfield. 5 years ago, Renella left for work and didn't come back. Didn't come back. Her family thought she was working overtime when she didn't show up. And then they got worried, reported her to the police, reported her as missing to the police, and then a search ensued. Folks, 5 years ago, Renella Benfield was found in a cemetery at BV. Her hands were clasped across her abdomen, and her trousers were at her ankles, according to the report. 18 years old at that time, Renella Benfield left for work and just didn't come back. They're telling us because of COVID-19, this inquest into her death was suspended, but it has recently been opened. Father, if you can hear us tonight, let justice be done. If there is somebody upstairs listening to me, let justice be done for Renella Benfield. Her blood cries out to us. Went to work one day, qualified, and just didn't come back home. They found her in a cemetery at BV, hands clasped across her abdomen, trousers at her ankle, and they felt that she was sexually assaulted. Folks, be vigilant out there. I beg of you, be vigilant out there. Moving on in the fight, Carol. Thoughts and prayers, stay with our family. Can't be an easy time for that. Still going through the pains of that. No closure as yet for this family. Let justice be done, and let those who are responsible be brought to justice. Let justice be done. Moving on for pace and power. Power and pace. Pace, power, power, pace. Pace and power, folks. Yep. The lines will change. Good, folks. Been seeing all kinds of stuff splashing around in the media. But they have said today in a press conference, it's too premature to discuss whether or not they're contending with local government elections. It's too premature. Some people force right, you know. Some things force right. Timing. Good people. In politics is everything. Share the damn live. Smash that emoji, but at the back end, 3,000 folks are watching us. We see 2,200 folks watching us on Facebook on a Friday night. Folks, we're so privileged. We're touched by your kindness. Be touched by your generosity. The AFC says, they can participate in electoral reform. Number one. And number two, it is too premature. Some of y'all force, right? Everything is hustle, 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 microwave. Some things take time. Some things take time. And sometimes it's the best things in life. It takes a little time. It's too premature now. It is much too premature. You hear me? To discuss whether or not they're participating in local government election. And that came out, folks, in a press conference just today. Here's leader of the Alliance for Change, the one and only Kemraj Ramnatan, on that very issue of their participation at the local government elections, which, folks, they've just announced March 13th, 2023. What a Christmas it will be. Ramnatan on the participation in local government election.
AFC says it is premature to reveal its position on the upcoming local government election. One of the guiding principles of the Alliance for Change is its commitment to free and fair elections and peaceful transfer of power. While AFC remains an independent political entity and will determine, after discussion with the National Executive Council, our participation in any future elections, we share the sentiments expressed by the leader of APNU, Mr. Aubrey Norton, that it is entirely premature to commit without caveat the coalition's participation in the upcoming local government elections. However, as a responsible partner in the opposition coalition, we are committed to those discussions with our membership, our partners, and the wider society. In the meantime, we have taken note of the information in the public square from GCOM assuring local government Minister Nigel Dharamlal of its ability to conduct the local elections without addressing the mountain of concerns surrounding the electoral system. These issues were highlighted in the much publicized national recount following the March 2020 general elections. In the wake of those revelations, several recommendations were made by the observer missions on improving the conduct of elections and changing the election system, including the structure and composition of GCOM. Among the recommendations was a house-to-house re-verification exercise to remove the dead and those citizens who had migrated and present a clean list of electors for future elections. Unfortunately, these changes have not been made, threatening the integrity of all future elections in Guyana. At present, the AFC believes that without these fundamental changes to the electoral system, democracy is under threat as this PPP civic regime is determined to cling to power by all means necessary. Over the past 2 years, the government has done little to change the electoral system to avoid a repeat of the 2020 election fraud that brought it to power. The AFC remains steadfast in its advocacy for changes to the electoral system that will strengthen our democracy and give our people the absolute right to choose their representatives, free from fear, intimidation, and coercion.
That's how it should be done. Dion Benjamin, I see you there. Dion says share the damn life. I don't share. You be like Dion. Be like Dion. Be like Dion Benjamin and pattern your lives off of somebody positive now. Be a bit like Dion Benjamin. Share the damn life. Yeah. Them bisection now. Look how the skin gets started. Salt for the bats and the trench crab posts, the jaggerbats, tadpoles and cricketers, scarecrows, the carrion crows, and the jumbie birds. Carmen Bailey, I see you there. Stan and Chinsing Henry, see you there as well. All you beautiful, fantastic folks. Gary Spectator, I see you too. Winter David, Dan Graves, Andy, good to have you. Leon Logan, Lester Williams, the Jaggerbats, Trench Crab Post, the day section. Right off the bat, a COVID update, folks. I can tell you all, stay focused. Hold up, focus. This thing ain't finished yet. Like Frank is watching every day, man. Frank say, hold up. COVID is still a threat. Samuel Jilks, Alan Mabel Clement, and Sing Sheen Hazel. Frank say, hold up. Nalina Digit, Candy, Diane Graves, Andy Joylin, Frank, so hold up. This thing ain't done yet. Hold of focus. Hold of focus, Rami Leander. Rami said, don't share long time. Oh, yeah, be like Rami to the man. Be like Diane, Benjamin and Rami Leander, the man. Be like them. Pattern yourself of upstanding citizens, the man. And like Chin Sing Henry, who said, don't share the damn lie. COVID is still a threat, folks. And y'all can't see me, don't tell y'all. Continue to practice the protocols as far as possible. Social distance. Social distance, folks. You hear me? Social distance. Wear your mask if you can. Sanitize, especially. Sanitize. Good? And let me arrive alive. Sanitize and let me arrive alive. Frank, listen to me. It don't finish. Hold up. Money got for make. Don't get vexed when we making we money. We watching y'all making y'all money. Don't get vexed. Good folks. When we making we money, all the world cut. Having faith. Don't get vexed. When we making we money, Rosetta, Kesh Sharma, Orban Dunn, Shondell Moses, Amabel, Suzanne. Don't get vexed. When we making we money, money Gaffy make. Money Affy make. Sheila Boy child. Money Gaffy make. Yeah. But Robeson trying to convince us. You see now that he can go to the UK without a visa. People are now saying, well, it's a passport can sell. It's a passport can sell like that. Robeson said, Robeson is trying to convince us it will not happen like that. Right? Robeson is trying to convince us that will not occur. Right? Robeson told us recently, he said, you have to be a Guyanese, number one, to obtain a Guyanese passport. If you're a Commonwealth citizen, then there are ways after 5 or 7 years to be naturalized as a Guyanese. Like we didn't know though. And if you have resided in Guyana for a particular period of time, perhaps. He went on to say, I would say it's not easy to get a Guyanese passport. In this country, Robeson's in the street. Oh, and Robeson got come out them big vehicle and gas guzzlers. Yeah, seen driving from hole in the big office. He got come and go down on the street. Anything can be bought in these streets. In these streets, Robeson, in these streets, you should know that from buying the whole election. From buying the whole election, you should know. In these streets, you can't get passport. Look. So the big worry now, the outsiders come. You buy a Guyanese passport and you're gone to Britain. You're gone to GB. Yep. In these streets, Robeson, you sure? You sure? Yep. That's what Robeson is saying. Money off him make. People find all kind of ways to make money. And at least the lovely queen, Asquith, Tessa, Leslin, money off a back. Good people. You know, Robeson feel the fool. Don't come wrong with funny ropes. Don't come wrong with funny. Yep. Some things you see, folks, and you just know. It's not a real place. It's a place, all them boys. It's not a real place. This is one of the things we're tracking. Could you imagine? A police come to the scene of accident. Him on report. A police. You see who wrong? The people who are the victims. Statue, video. The police touching the phone. And the police behaving as the victims is the criminals. And we were made to understand. It's alleged side in with the man who caused the accident. Side with the man who caused the accident, a teenager who was in the car that was hit by a minibus. Started to video what was taking place. Where the policeman snatched the phone from the teenager and allegedly slapped the teenager as well. Folks, this is the wild, wild west, you know. It's the wild, wild west. It's not country guy. Here's the wild, wild west. That's what the folks are telling us. $1. Snatch the phone. $1. That is what is being alleged. The policeman snatched the teenager's phone. And it's alleged the policeman boxed the teenager. That's what we're hearing. Yep. Hickens, make it right for we. Make it right for we, Hickens. Make it right. They're telling us the policemen they want to be filmed. I thought the minister, I thought he can say, film. The public got a right to film. I thought that's what y'all say. Look into that for me, Higgins. Look into that for us. Look into that for us. Please and thank you. What's the one for me? Please and thank you. Them boys, y'all know them. Wicked, stinking, dirty. Y'all know them. All you know them? You know them. Chandel Moses, Chevron Fraser, Roy Garraway. You know them. Wicked, Bridget. You know them boys? Yeah. We know them boys. We know them by the works. You shall know them. Charmaine, Natasha, by the works. Rihanna Griffith, Diane Fordyce, you're going to know them. Wicked. It's the PPP. Stinking dirty. That's them boys. Now, we saw recently a lot of them boasting up. They get a local content certificate. Why they harassing Rams Logistics? Why is that? Why is that? For what good reason? Now, Rams decided, since they were denied the local content certification, they want a judicial review. They're taking this matter to the High Court, and they said, Big Auntie Roxanne, look over this matter for me and see where we go wrong. Or see where they went wrong. Judicial review. Who tell them to do that? Soon as they file the papers, GRA just realized that they make some declaration when they bring in some items. Yep, and took them to court. GRA just realized, oh, y'all want to ask for judicial review? Let me see what happened with these books here. Let me take a look at what happened with these books here. There's Albert. And took Rams Logistics to court. Well, the head of Rams Logistics was placed on $500,000, but they tell us $50,000 for every one of the charges that's been alleged here. Every one of the charges, $500,000 bail. Yep. While them rest of the boys, because they know Sue, because they went in the living room, they know who handles all the agreements and who has all the support. Things work out better for them. See them boys this morning, man. Local content certification. You get certified. You get certified. You get certified. You get certified. You see? You see Rams come here. And they think good governance operates here. They think by the content of the character of your business, you're going to get through. Right? But they never meet Sue. They never meet Sue. Good folks. Them boys never meet Sue. Right? To get things done here. You got to go in the living room. That's how you get things done. You got to go in the living room.
You get all this. Sue deals with
That's
all the
where you
agreements. I don't.
I understand.
The thing is that my thing is that I am in government.
I understand.
So I assist from government side.
I know.
That's it.
Sue interjected, telling us this wasn't the place to talk about the bribe.
因為佢由頭都係啦，即係我要知道，即係啲錢係入咗佢嗰度先得㗎。如果唔係，
You see what I'm telling you? Rams don't understand how business is done in this country. You think he's going to office, handing some papers and does it? He pushing the wrong door. That's what you have there. Y'all went in the wrong door.
All this. Sue deals with all the agreements. I don't.
I understand.
The thing is that my thing is that I am in government.
I understand.
So I assist from government side.
I know.
That's it.
Sue interjected, telling us this wasn't the place to talk about the bribe.
因為佢由頭都係啦，即係我要知道，即係啲錢係入咗佢嗰度先得㗎。如果唔係，
Yeah. Family friend Sue. Rams they know but Sue. That's the only problem, you know. Rams they know who got all the support and who handles all the agreement. That's what Rams did not know. That's the only crime. They don't know where the power lies. They gonna push application like Flatfoot hustlers. They call Sue, who handles all the agreements, who has all the support. Then call Sue. That's why the upper court said $500,000 bail for the head of Rams Logistics. They can't play ball. They ain't playing ball. Rams don't want to play ball. Jerry just realized, allegedly, they didn't make some declarations. Yeah, got him up the court. That's how things go. Folks, them boys don't label, you know. Them boys don't label. Let me see Papa Jagabat. We there, we there, we there. We see Papa Jagabat. This afternoon interview. Folks, you can't make some of this stuff up, you know. You can't make some of this stuff up. I thought the critic sick. Like his head kind of sick, you know. Really. The elevator reaching the top floor. Like his head sick. I thought the critic sick. Yeah. But like critics thing from downstairs move up in the belly now. Huh? Yeah. Critics thing from downstairs like it move up in the belly now. Things tight. But critics man. Like thing from downstairs. Move up in the belly now. Folks. We there, we there, we there, we there. We see it alive. Corrupt Jagdeo on board nest. Corrupt Jagdeo on board nest and alive. You know? A whole vice president got about 400 people watching. Oh, it's so pitiful to see how the mighty have fallen. 2 short years. It's so pitiful. Folks, on the back end on a Friday night, we got over 3,000 people watching us. On the back end on a Friday night. And you know what? I want you to say a line. You know, I want you to say a line. We're going to take a shot of it and we're going to post it after the show. On a Friday night. On a Friday night, folks. Over 3,000 people watching us. And boredness. Boredness. And Crop Jagdeo struggling with the 400. It's pitiful. You know. If I were kind, I would say y'all tune in when they're on. If I were kind, I would say y'all tune in when they're on. They're struggling, you know, struggling, boredness. You know, like the thing from downstairs, that's the sickness. It move upstairs. It move upstairs now. I told you say yesterday, pray for your hospital bed lie down. Yeah, cry wolf. Don't cut where you can't fetch. Oh boy. No pun intended. Don't cut where you can't fetch. But like the thing from downstairs, move upstairs. It was pathetic. Folks, I kid you not. These guys talking for more than an hour. More than an hour. Them boys talking. And everything is for the opposition. And centrally about Aubrey Norton. For a whole hour, you know. And then critics going to conclude and say, I love this discussion that brings transparency and accountability to what the opposition doing. You know, if you know you're sick, if you all know you got your comorbidities, live close with Father Man. Don't live nasty with people. You know you're sick. You know you're sick. You know you got your things. Live close to Father Man. Live nice with people, man. Live close to Father. You know you got your thing. The whole conversation. I'm giving you the high point. Hold on. First, I'm giving you the high point. I'm giving you the high point of this whole 1 hour plus of nothingness. I'm giving you the high point. I don't know for the life of me how people said Jagdeo bright. I just go looking for it. I went to time flood looking. I don't see it. All he talks about is Norton all the time. Norton and Jagdeo head. And Jagdeo paying Norton rent. Up in his head. You know, he always know when Jagdeo thirsty. He always know. First thing, he run to gaff, man. You remember everyone say, look, if you want gaff, go see critics. Right? You and his son could gaff. If you want gaff, go see critics. You and his son could gaff. Yeah. I told you yesterday that by says critics said the thing techie. But like it move from downstairs, upstairs now. You know? Move from downstairs to upstairs. He think techie. So Jagdeo gaff him with critics. Right? They're talking about it, but you know, it's fascinating. Critics is telling Jagdeo, Norton is talking about the way Afe and Ali dances. Right? And this one they meet on national social media, international social media. They meet on social media to talk. They're talking about what Norton is talking about, Ali. A whole hour plus. This is how you're giving clarity to national issues. But you always know when Jagdeo Trustee. We catch in a press conference, he talking about orgasms. Right? You catch in a press conference, he talking about orgasms. You always know. When he little hot and bothered, he little hot under the collar. Hot and bothered, it's Friday night. We can understand. Hot and bothered. Folks, O.C. Rogers, he make this interview. O.C. Rogers beat up a woman over the weekend in a supermarket in Bath. That I make the interview. None of that made the interview. None of that. Not the fact that Jagdeo buy the plane ticket, book the plane ticket, buy the plane ticket, and fly out. But none of that made the interview. Not the fact that the CCJ said that his attorney general, has caused the whole administration of justice to be brought into disrepute. None of that made this world-class interview with international journalist Bordness. None of that made it. None of that. I want to tell you what made it. Folks, share the live, man. Share the live. As I'm telling you, I want to tell you and show you folks what made this interview. A whole vice president of our producing republic. I want to show you what made the interview. Folks are giving you a second or two to share the live. Oh my God, I conclude the program here. I really want to show y'all, but y'all holding me back. Y'all hold me back. Share the damn live. Smash the emoji button, folks, and let me go down the road. Let me go down the. I want to show y'all, but you're holding me back. Tony Montana, Johnny Ringo, Sanford Edwards, rather. You're holding me back, Delcina Sutton. You're holding me back. I want to tell you, what was the core? He's now in the trustee. What Bordness and corrupt Jagdeo talk about? Hour plus. They meet to talk about what Norton said. That's the theme of this whole 1 hour plus. Folks, I get it in spots. Like cricket, I value my mental health. I value my pressure. You understand me? And I want to develop no sons for the move from downstairs to upstairs and give a medical problem. So I just take them in like doses, small doses, like salts. Share the damn life, folks. I want to tell you about Bordness and corrupt Jagdeo. We're discussing, but y'all holding me back, man. You holding me back. What was the court? He's now in the trustee. It's Friday night. TGIF, you're in the trustee. It's what in the mind, the good book said, wherever silence come out. Wherever out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. In the trustee, the man went tell to the States in a press conference. Oh, my orgasms. folks, this is that country, Martin Carter had it right years ago. When he watched them boys, he said it's a civilized plantation. Carter says it's not country. Some of y'all holding me back, man. 3,000 plus of you watching us across social media. Share the damn live. Smash that emoji. How you want to show? You're going to be shocked. I save y'all so much time. Folks, if you didn't see it, you missed something. If you didn't see the press conference, a presser one, right? You're missing nothing. If you didn't see it, you're missing nothing. I can save a whole hour from your life. Hour plus, I can save you that, right? And y'all can give that back to us, right? Partnering with we. What price tag you gonna put on getting an hour back of your life that would otherwise been wasted? I can tell you what boredness and corrupt Jagdeo talk about. I can tell you. Folks, share the live, smash that emoji button. I want y'all know, some of your comrades out there holding y'all back from knowing the truth tonight. I want y'all know the wicked. They want y'all know boredness and corrupt Jagdeo talk about. Right? The core of this whole hour, folks, we got serious issues happening in this country. We're an all-producing nation. And then by Stephen, left, right, and center. We got to hold them accountable. Right? So we're there looking for the salient points. You know the salient point? You know the Tusty. Donald Rajbali, Mark Doris. You know. When them by Tusty. You know. Women side. It's run out. Here we're detaining the vice president. Here we're keeping the vice president up at night. Here it is. Folks, I like this government. I like this regime. There's a gift that keep on giving. Morning, noon, and night, this keep on giving. Here we're detaining. Right? The vice president.
And somebody said to me that they missing another Raj treatment that God did, that jump on Raj. Spice, yes. That maybe she just jump on his head and knock some senses into Norton's head too, because
Folks, it was around 5 this afternoon. It wasn't late night yet. Right? It wasn't late night yet. It wasn't late night. Hold on. So, the vice president is having conversations with somebody, as he said, and the depth and breadth of the conversation he having is not about raising the public servants' minimum wage, giving an increase. It's not about any of those things. It's not about any of those things, right? No. We got some problems, folks. Big problems in this country with crime and violence against women, as demonstrated by the O.C. Rogers incident. We got big problems. No. He's having conversation with people who talking about the Raj. Give you the Raj. Right? He wants to see spice on the head of the leader of the opposition. We just had the CCJ, says of our Attorney General. He has brought the entire administration of justice into disrepute. And for an hour, the vice president out there said he wants to see spice on Norton head. What kind of countries? Could you imagine Sarah Lynch say, hold. Dale Miller said, hold. He wants his spice on. What kind of kinky government is this? What kind of kinky governance is this?
And somebody said to me that they missing another Raj treatment that God did, that jump on Raj. Spice, yes. That maybe she just jump on his head and knock some senses into Norton's head too, because
Yeah. So in his private time, when he's not accepting investors into his living room, he's thinking about the rat treatment. A big man like Jagdeo thinking about the rat treatment. When Spice jumping on somebody. There's no the Tusty, Here on the Tusty. Somebody tell he, the leader of his opposition want the rat treatment. That's the kind of conversation he's involved in. About the rat treatment. That's new for me. The rat treatment.
And somebody said to me that they missing another Raj treatment that God did, that jump on Raj. Spice, yes. That maybe she just jump on his head and knock some senses into Norton's head too, because.
Oh. Folks, let me end the day. Folks, I agree. We had a heavy week. You know, when you're tired, sometimes you're clicking like no. You're firing all six. Well, he's about a two about now. You're firing all two. You know, let me end the week on a high note. You know, oh. So when y'all think it's the great intractable problems in this country, got the leadership up late at nights. You see men around a table, well dressed in suits and so on. So they're thinking about the future of this country, 20, 30 years out. Them boys discussing the rat treatment. I wonder what Spice would look like on Norton Head. folks, what did Lord teach you in all this? You know, the good book said the Father set the bounds of rehabilitation. You know, he chose the country we were born in. Father, what teach you that we were born here? You know, you can imagine. Sunak, there in Great Britain, in the UK, Liz Truss, sit down. I would like to see, you know, a Spice on Boris Head. That's the thing detailing the leadership. You can imagine Joe Biden and Kamala. You know, I would like to see Spice and Trump head, you know. You know, I like to see Spice and Trump head. You know, somebody tell me Spice should go on Trump head. Folks, this is not country guy here, you know. This is not country. This is not a country. It is not. Civilized plantation. Civilized plantation. So, they remember Janet Jagan during the course of the week. And like we remember people in different ways. I give you that. You know, maybe we saw different things. Maybe we remember history differently. Janet Jagan, according to the PP, was unfaltering champion of working class, right? Janet Jagan was an unfaltering champion of the working class. Catfish said that recently, memorializing Janet Jagan, right? Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Memorializing Janet Jagan. Unfaltering champion. If we take that at face value, prima facie, they learn nothing from Janet. Because right now, right, the Public Service Union carrying them to court for the working class that have been neglected. So if that is true, they learn nothing from Janet. If that recollection of history, if that historiography is true and accurate of that epoch in time where Janet Jagan lived, that she was what? Unfaltering with champion of the working class. Them will learn nothing. Them will learn a damn thing because they've abandoned the working class. When you look at them, they look like working class. Oh, Chelly must be somersault in the grave. And Janet as well, if they are to believe. But I think, like I remember Janet differently. I remember, folks, that a court order was served by the court to halt the swearing in of Janet Jagan in 1997. And this working class champion flung that court order over her shoulder. Did I dream that? Did that actually happen? Huh? The people were so hungry for power. Did I dream that, folks? I don't know. Maybe I dream it. Maybe I just dream that Jagdeo want to see Spice and Norton Head. Maybe I dreamed the part too. Right? This is the court-martial being held at bay by state actors from serving that court order on Mrs. Jagan. That's the Jagan I remember. Right? Did I dream, good people, that while the commissioners at GCOM in 1997 were twiddling their thumb over the issues of this election, Dude Not Singh swore in Janet Jagan secretly? Same working class woman. Did I dream that votes were still being counted in Region 4? And Mr. Jagan was being sworn in? The same working class woman? Same woman? We remember history differently. A court order, you see, was being served on the PPP. But so hungry and insatiable were the appetites for power. They blocked him. Same PPP. Same PPP. Yeah, rule of law PPP. Good governance PPP. Transparency PPP. Same PPP. And now these jagabats and trench crappos want to lecture us. Huh? These Nakovakamites, Philistines, want to lecture us. The Hittites, the Sadducees, and the Pharisees, they want to lecture us. These folks. These folks. Same people, you know. Yeah. We remember history differently. Champion of workers. Oh, yes. If so be the case, you don't learn nothing. All you learn a damn thing. Spotted! Folks, the national colors emblazoned across Cherry Jagdeo International Airport. What y'all think, folks? Yes or no? This is what Cherry Jagdeo looks like currently. Yes or no? At one point, it was a snowflake. I said them boys going big. At one point, they said there's the flag colors and snowflakes. Yes or no, folks? What are your thoughts? Spotted? Cherry Jagdeo International? What do y'all think? Right? This is the PPP. You put a new facade on the building and you say, yeah, it's so like them. You put a new facade on the building. You know, you put up some new windows, the same structure. And you say, hey, we built something big here new. What do y'all think? Yes or no? Somebody say yes and no. Make up your mind. Cherry Jagdeo International. Yes or no? Spotted, folks. The new colors. The new facade. Cherry Jagdeo International. Yes or no? That being said, good folks, that's our time. That's our program. Sorry to have left you all with that image in your head with spice on Norton head. Thank you, Jagdeo. That's what we needed as we headed into Diwali. Not even the Diwali greeting, any part of that hour plus interview with Boardness. You know all of that. Not even a little Diwali greeting. Yeah. But how you go from spice on Norton head to light driving out the darkness? Good of evil. How? You know? That's the leadership that's being offered to this nation. But we like it. We want it. That being said, have a fantastic weekend, folks. Long holiday weekend. We're going to see you guys back here on Tuesday. Monday's a holiday. Happy Diwali as well, folks. If you see us out and about watching the dias light up, do say hello. Yep, that's our time. That's our program. That being said, good folks, that's the time and that's the program. That being said, stay safe. Have a fantastic, restful weekend. Don't get on too bad, you know. Don't get on too bad. Have a safe weekend, folks. That being said, that's the time and that's the program as well. Stay safe, guys. Stay safe.